All right. Good morning. Good afternoon. It's afternoon. Good afternoon, guys. I know we're doing a midday stream. It's a little bit crazy. We're doing the crazy today. We're also testing a bunch of volume stuff because if you guys didn't notice, we have a couple videos up on YouTube now, and I am not loving the audio on there. So we're going to do some testing through OBS here because I also do my recording through OBS as well as my streaming. I will say that fun little development. I tried to also launch this stream on YouTube, and it turns out you have to request that ability. So it's been requested, so we're not there yet, but we're getting there. We're working on it. We've got the request in, so there's that. We might be able to do that. Hello, good morning, or I keep saying good morning. Good afternoon, Brittany. It's so good to see you. I saw your comment on the video. We were just talking about it. Oh, I hated the quality of the audio on that one. So we're playing with it here. And we got a Susie too. Oh my gosh. All right. Well, if you guys aren't subbed, anybody who's here, then there's an ad starting in about 40 seconds, just a heads up. So I do want to ask you guys before we get started, how's the audio? Is it better than in the video? I don't know who will watch that video, but guys, okay, let me pull this up. How many views are we at now? This has been blowing my mind today. How many views that we've got on this thing? Let me pull it up here. It's at 268 views. Dude. Well, hello, Nerdy and Crafty. I think I know who you are. I'm pretty sure I know who you are. You are a friend of Sally. We'll put it that way to keep your identity private. So, yep, that's you. Anyway, thank you for the heads up on the audio. We got everybody with us? I'm going to give an explanation of today. You guys remember we were doing Skyblock and we kept running into things that did not work for us. We had situations where it was like, oh, the island keeps, you know, it's a duplicate island everywhere. It's a duplicate island everywhere. And anytime we ran into those islands, it was like, okay, well, I don't really feel like we're progressing. So I found another map. I know, it's a super popular map, and I should have started here in the first place, but we've got Skyblock Infinite right now, and that's what we're going to be playing today. So let's go ahead. I did already log in and test it out, just to make sure that things did pop up so that we can see them. Things do pop up. We can see them. I do also have my render and simulation distance up so high so that we can see all of it. I did go ahead, and for those that don't know, at the beginning, when you load up Skyblock Infinite, you have the ability to kind of go, hey, I want to have this kind of seed. Like, I want it to follow, I want the islands to generate in line with how the world's biomes would generate. Or you can have like the classic, where it's just like you stand in the middle and you've got a circle of the different islands around you. But a good point was made in a video I was watching about this, of if you're going to play Skyblock Infinite, why are you going to limit yourself to just the circle of islands? Why not give yourself the opportunity to actually go and explore them and discover them instead of just assuming they're there? So we're going to play with that a little bit. My Twitch stats were not loading up properly for me, so bear with me for just a second while I figure out my life. It's all good. It's all good. And guys, like I said, we are up to like 260 some views on that most recent video. So if you guys have any feedback on my audio, because that is my number1 complaint, or if you have ideas of how to kind of like enhance the experience of that, please let me know. Please go give it a look, a listen, a view, whatever you want to do. But give me some feedback, okay? I'm relying on you guys liking this and you guys being honest with me in order to improve. So we're just gonna go with that. And there's my vulnerability moment. I am still having problems with my voice. I am over being sick. I got my energy. I'm sleeping. I'm doing all the good stuff, but my voice is still cracking like I'm a 13-year-old boy. So forgive me for that. And the ad break ends in about a minute. I don't necessarily want to start until we can get everybody here, because I don't I don't like people missing out on things, but I kind of, in order for me to, this is going to sound selfish, but in order for me to make any kind of income on this, and like, we're not in any point where I'm not even going to pay out every month. The payout threshold on Twitch is $50, and I'm not even hitting the $50 every 3 months. Okay. So let's be clear on that. But if I want to grow in that aspect, to be able to devote more time to this, I need to make sure that the ads play. And with subscriptions, with, you know, and here's a little announcement. We're working on how to set up donations, things like that. The more we can stabilize the income via Twitch, then the more content I can make and the more I can stream. So I do have to let the ads go. But it is 3 minutes every hour. So for every 3 minutes you watch of these ads, you get 57 minutes of content. Okay. Thank you, Susie. I got praise. I gotta say something nice about myself. I like my hair. I've got really nice hair and it's not difficult to deal with. It's not super curly, but I get like some nice natural waves, especially as my hair gets longer. So I also really like the color. I would love to put like more crazy stuff in there. I'm a brunette and I went for like a reddish purplish at one point, and I really liked that, but that has since grown out. So there's a little bit of praise, and I said something nice about myself. Hello, KT. Well, I don't think you've been in one of my streams before. Beautiful, welcome. Ah, yes. So everybody say hi to KT. You guys heard me talking about Al or Chill Canada. She comes from his streams, which you guys should definitely give him a follow and check him out, because honestly, I have never seen anyone be so open about mental health and real life struggles the way that, you know, we try to talk here. And that so resonated with me. And my God, if you guys do get the chance to go check him out, please do so. Yep, like KT said, Al is absolutely the best. Al is also the one that I straight up said in my video talking about my streamer buddy that I said I just got good. That was Al. So make sure you give him some love if you can. KT, if you want to go ahead and plug his Twitch link in here, I'm totally okay with that. So we are back from the ad. So for those that missed it, we are going to play Skyblock Infinite. We did not like our last Skyblock map, so we're trying this one. And I did pop in here for just a second to just select that, hey, everything's going to be based on the seed. 4 months? Susie, have you been subbed for 4 months? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Okay, well, if KT can't link that, then I know Susie's gone to check him out. Yep. Chill Canada. There you go. Yep. Absolutely. Go and check him out if you can. Search him up, give him a follow, and, you know, if you have the chance to drop in one of his streams, tell him that Drac sent you, okay? All right. I love sending him some love because he's just a super cool guy. He's dealing with a lot of stuff at the moment, and he is still just like a big love bug. So we like our love bugs around here. Anyway, what I was saying is we went ahead and stuck with, oh, just whatever the seed's gonna generate so that we can explore. So let's go ahead and give it a shot. Here we go. So, see what I mean? I can't tell if that's a trial chamber or if that is an ancient city. We've got, it's an ocean monument over there. I'm seeing geodes out the butt. Like, we've got stuff going for us here. Ooh, Acacia Island out there. But where did it go? Video settings, I'm like all the way up to 32 chunks on both of these. I'm also, guys, I'm really testing my computer on this, but I've got the fancy clouds, I've got the entity shadows. If things start lagging, we know why. So let's go ahead and I think, oh boy, excuse me. We need to get some of this out of the way first. Now, the fun thing about this being seed-based is, you see how this is half grass, half sand? Those gray things look like ocean root. Oh, you're right. Oh, there's another a ruined portal down there and a shipwreck? Dude. This is going to be so cool. I just took like a quick look around before. I am so excited to see what this is going to be. Okay. And then There we go. Anyway, so what I was saying was I haven't seen what all this holds for us, basically. And I cannot wait for it. I need to save. Are you gonna give me seeds? No! No! But I need to save a little bit of the grass so that I can continue to have grass and bone meal it and get seeds, all that good stuff. So we're just going to try and get all of this down here, because the first thing I like to do with Skyblock is we got that magic tree there, and that magic tree drops happy little saplings. We need those happy little saplings to end up with me. I'm in an ocean biome. You think so? You think it'll show on F3 here? Let me see. Yep, deep lukewarm ocean. Right there, if you look about halfway down on the left. Susie's right. I am definitely in an ocean biome. Leave it to me, I guess. I am not upset about it, though. Not upset in the slightest. Let's see, can I catch that? Yes! Okay, cool, cool. Ah. All right. All right, I can grab these as well. One moment, I gotta cough a little bit. Excuse me. Like I said, still getting over being sick a little bit. We got our energy, but the body's still purging a bunch of junk, so. Let's grab, okay. Well, I can't use that. Can't use that. All right. I need this to make its way down here first. I need the grass to make its way down. I'm gonna go ahead, actually, and drop this. Yes! If you guys didn't know, I have called it out on my videos, on my streams as I'm wearing this. This was actually developed by Susie, and I want to show you really quick. Guys, it's wearing glasses. Oh, hold on, if I go up again. I'm wearing glasses. I didn't realize that before. I love it! I love it! You see, tried Skyblock recently, but I couldn't find the point. It just makes Minecraft unnecessarily hard. I don't play games for a challenge, I play to relax. Which is absolutely fair. Everyone has different reasons for gaming. And there's no wrong way to game. There's no wrong way to enjoy it. There's not a right way to enjoy it. Like, dude, if you are playing and you are having a good time and you are meeting your goal with playing, there's nothing wrong with that. I'm not gonna fight you on that. There's no reason to make things harder for yourself if you don't enjoy the challenge. Now, Skyblock is actually something that was requested quite a bit, is why we've been trying to find a good map. We did manage, on the last one, to get as far as building up a mob spawner, but anything past that, we, I was getting a little angry, because again, the whole, what was it? It was a matter of, okay. I need to get this moved. Grass moved. I can do that. But no, the last world, it ended up being a lot of, oh, we find this island. This island is the exact, what is that in the background? Is that? Okay, hold on. My ADHD's showing. Give me a second. All the way back there? Is that another ocean ruin or is that a village? No. Oh, God. Okay. Let me make my old man noises. I like seeing all the little islands. Anyway, but no, we kept getting where, oh, there's a whole bunch of islands, but they're all the same island. And I feel like that's not the point of having the islands. You should be able to find new things. So if I'm not finding new things, why am I going to play it? How long have I been in this one? We just started it today. Literally, I opened up the mod pack to take a look at it today and see what it was going to be, if it had the things we were talking about. And it seems to, because we've got all of the structures, right? We've got an island out there. I don't know how well you guys can see it. It's right at the top of my crosshair there. And then, hold on, I saw an acacia one here recently. Yep, see an acacia tree over there? But apparently you can get like Badland Islands and things like that too. I am so stoked for it. I'm so excited. But okay, let's do All right, so that's moving. If I put... Okay. I'm having a thought. I know that that's risky for me. No, I'm not going to do that. Ugh. See, I can't even figure out what the heck I want with my life right now. If I do this, will it come this way? No. Sure. All right. We will go ahead and do... I don't need that just yet. What if I use the sand? Maybe? Will this be okay? No, because that's gonna... Guys, this game is complicated. It's complicated to me. But yeah, no, it is a brand new world. Is the water running down? The water is running down that way, which makes me think I need to have my happy little lava over here. So I wonder... I did not. I did it though. I... Okay. So the last time this happened, we said Drac makes obsidian. Doesn't make... Alright. Well, we're gonna go ahead and do this again. This is the downfall of me doing this. Okay. Okay. So, see how this says seed, seed, and new? The explanation that was given to me is the main island, that's this right here. So if I go and I punch this, it turns it into a classic island versus seed, and then the outer islands, it's seed versus classic. So seed is where it generates everything based on the world seed. Or you pick classic and it's just like that little circle of stuff. I kind of want to play with the seed. Well, Katie, if it helps, I definitely just did that myself too. So there's that for what it's worth. What if we just... What if we just take the tree first? Just, like, not all of it. Did that just... Wow, okay. Yeah, this is the second time. I know. I'm not great at this. We've established this. Let's see. There we go. We're gonna do that. Pop that down here. A couple of these. And then can we get 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. Let's see if we can get at least one sapling this way, because if we can do it over here... Oh, look. That's sand. There's spruce. Got a portal over there. Ooh, that is a trial chamber. This is so cool. I like being able to see just, like, the entirety. There's so much in the game of Minecraft, and just seeing it bare bones, just, like, completely naked. Yeah. This doesn't drop. It's a better seed? Well, we're starting over. Positive vibes. I absolutely appreciate that. I absolutely appreciate that. Oh, man. My only problem here is I don't seem to be getting the sapling that I need. Let's grab that. Now! Can I place something, please? Place it correctly? Is that a possibility? I would like it if it was. There we go. Now, give me sapling. Please? Please? Pretty please? I would really appreciate it if we did. Look, it might be a better seed, but if I can't get a sapling, then we're screwed. Okay. Alright, guys. No! We're a little screwed. Okay. Guys, how many of these are we going to go through on stream? How many? We're going on number 3. Let's delete that. Delete that. All right. Excuse me. See, that one was not my fault. The obsidian was. What the heck? I don't want that. You know what? We keep trying seed. What if we just do the main island as classic so that we end up with the grass, right? And the outer islands are based on the seed. How about that? That sound good? Let's try that. All right. Because we get a classic island here, but then all this other stuff. Oh my god, 2 ocean monuments. We've got, it's like, is that a birch shipwreck? Dude, I've never seen one of those before. Oh, there's one there. What biome are we in? Deep frozen ocean. All right. If I can click the right button, that'd be helpful. Okay. So in this case, we have an ice block and a water bucket. I'm gonna stick those right back there. Got a seed right off the bat. Heck yeah. All right. And then I'm gonna go ahead and do good old fashioned, you know, the first way. Instead of Drac tries to be efficient, we're just gonna play the game. It's gonna be okay. Please? Thank you, thank you, thank you. We even got flowers. See? It's gonna be okay. This one's gonna be all right. Let's just definitely get the sapling catching first. Because I feel dumb. I feel like the one that we turned to obsidian, that could have been a really cool one. But I did a goofy. Welcome, Corm. I know we're not playing Vintage Story today, but we are playing Skyblock. I love that you're using the lizard gif there. Ah, dang it, Brittany did a praise Drac. Okay, so I need to think of something nice to talk about for myself. You know what? I saw the lizard thing. I really love animals, and a fun fact that I think, like, I actually think it's fun about me, and I don't say nice things about myself. Ask anyone who's been here for any amount of time. I wanted to be a vet when I was a kid. The big 3 that I wanted when I was a kid was I wanted to be a veterinarian, a marine biologist, or an archaeologist. And that reflects in my hobbies to this day. So, oh, we just lost some dirt. That's okay. Bye, dirt. So, I have a crazy amount of love for anything that's alive. And I think that is a huge positive for myself as a person. So, yeah. So if you guys haven't noticed, if you click that praise Drac button, it forces me to say something nice about myself. I don't know how I feel about that. But no, for real though, much like Al's streams, which is who we were talking about with KT there as she joined us. Oh, thank you. I'm glad you think it's a good idea. We try to have a focus on being relaxed, positive self-image, you know, just being good to yourself, you know? It's so hard to do these days. And then is there one side that's 8? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9? No. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I can add another layer over here. Yay! See, now the other side of that is that there's also one that makes me praise you. So I expect y'all to use that just as much as you use the one that makes me praise myself. So there's that. Okay. We're gonna go ahead and put this here with all of these fancy things. Put these down here. Okay. I should have thought of this. Viewer praise. Oh, Brittany. So, viewer praise. Did we want it to be general of like, oh, like the viewers as a whole? Or that's supposed to just... The facepalm that I am palming right now. The facepalm that I am doing right now. Okay. There's no way, because like cheats are off. Guys. Guys, I can't do that. I'm this close to giving up. Yeah, we're gonna have to restart. But yes, so are we praising the viewer base as a whole? Or are we... See, KT, I am 50-50 on that, because there's some that say, yeah, go ahead and break it. And like you can watch players go and just break it. Or you know, you can you have to melt it. And there's no guidance either way. But now we know. Now we know. Okay, so Brittany redeemed, and she said that it has to be the viewer base as a whole. My favorite thing about you guys is that you are absolutely bat crap crazy. You guys are absolutely crazy. The amount of support that you guys give me is more than I ever thought was possible. I know that we don't have a huge community, but my God, are you guys passionate and are you determined? Y'all are as stubborn as I am, and I cannot tell you how much I lean on you guys. And it's just the amount of craziness and support that comes from just being around you guys. I appreciate you guys, and I do absolutely have a lot of love for you guys. So there's your redeem, Brittany. Excuse me. Don't mind me. I'm dying. Where I'm going, I'm normal. Yeah, right. If you're here, you're not normal, my guy. Nice try though. I appreciate the effort. Pardon me, my dryer is having a conniption and I need to go close my door. One moment. There we go. What's normal? I don't know. Normal doesn't come here. Okay. I'll let y'all name this one. I'm gonna get up and stretch for a second. I'm still here. I'm still watching. I'm right here by my mic. See, I am still here. See, Bean's over here on the other side of the room. She's stretching too. What are we naming this one? This is gonna be an adventure, you know. Whoever puts it in chat first, that's gonna be the world name, okay? Feels strong, man. Brittany says, Bean Baby. Okay, so Corn put the name in there. Feels strong, man. All right. That was the first one in chat. Strong man. Like that? That looks right. All right, and then see, there's Loud commands off, survival. Susie, you're more than crazy all the time. What are you talking about? Excuse me. All right. Okay, so we've got a birch one this time. Do we want to keep this? Oh, she's making the dome bigger. Susie, you and that dome. If you guys are part of our Minecraft server, if you guys are part of it, please go look at Susie's current project, because holy crap. She's taking an ancient city and not only cleaning it up, but adding absolutely insane structures and details. Speaking of ancient city, there we go. But you'd have to see it to understand. Like, you have to go see it, okay? Please, pretty please, with sugar on top and cherries and all that good stuff, unless you're allergic, and then please avoid it. But okay, Brittany says to keep the birch. Do we want the outer islands to be the seed still? I feel like we should keep it as the seeds, because I think I like the concept that infinite means like you can come across all these structures and islands and biomes. So keep both a seed if we like the birch here. Yeah, I'm gonna do it. Start and then confirm. Bap. All right. Ooh, hello. And then we've got a portal down there. There's spruce over there. It's over there. I can't tell. I don't have a zoom on here. Oh, there's jungle right in front of me. Okay. Acacia. I might actually like this one better. Let me see. We're in a birch forest. Okay. Let's break this a bit. Okay. Post a picture of the tower in Discord. The tower. What are you referring to as the tower? I need some context. I don't have all of my brain cells currently. They went on vacation and yeah. Go ahead and do that. I'm just gonna do it one layer at a time then. Ooh, Susie sent me the progress. Hee 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 hee. I wish you guys had the ability to share pictures in chat because I think... Oh, the dome? Susie, would you be able to put the dome just like in the Minecraft builds? Would you be willing to do that? It's your project, so it's totally up to you. Don't die, please. See, I'm not worried about me dying. I'm worried about... oh, when I see it? Oh boy, okay. All right. I'm gonna open it up on my phone because I don't like to open Discord on my computer when I'm streaming because that tends to lead to massive distraction. Dante, that's my messenger. Okay. And she sent it to me privately. Oh my god. Okay. If Susie does share this just like in the Minecraft chat or like the builds, whatever, y'all need to take a look at this and you need to look at this crazy gradient because my god. Oh my god. I'm just gonna drool over it. It's fine. So Susie, I would heavily encourage you to share that because I think a lot of people would find a lot of inspiration from it. There's no pressure at all. I'm just gonna throw it out there that, like, I know it's inspiring for me to see, but yeah. You ready for the inspiration, Corm? You ready for it? You better be ready for it. Heck yeah. All right. There we go. Can I do this fast enough? Yes! Okay. And then... Ah! All right. Which, by the way, if you guys are not part of the Discord yet, I believe you should be able to do the ! Discord on there. If not, Susie, I think you are the only mod in here right now. I'm not sure. Yes, I think you are the only mod in here right now. So if you could share that, that would be super duper helpful. I would love it. It would make my heart happy to bring some new friends in. There we go. Okay. Ooh, another portal. Was that the same one? Or I don't know. They're all running together anymore. This is what, 4 or 5? The progress pictures in Minecraft builds. All right, Corm. Go take a look. Be amazed. Everyone be amazed because incredibly talented builder right here with us right now. Excuse me. I do kind of like that these are so close together because I get to play with all the wood types so fast. Okay. Which, by the way, speaking of the Discord, you guys might see that there are a couple more channels in there. I think it was actually inspired by the way Al has his Discord set up with, like, there are these games that I play consistently. Hold on, let me confirm. Because I believe there's one for Vintage Story, there's one for Stardew, and there's one for Minecraft. I don't know if there's one specifically for Skyblock, but if you guys want to discuss the streams and the videos, actually, yes. So under games, there's Minecraft, Skyblock, Vintage Story, and Stardew. Those are all things that I play regularly on stream. So when you guys want to talk about it, or you guys have ideas for the stream, pop them in there. Pop them in there. Oh, Hold on. Hold on. Click to show. Oh, come on. Why was it? Okay. So for the record, it's just mad that Nerdy and Crafty got so excited about Stardew that she put it in all caps with several W's, and apparently Moobot did not like that. How can I don't know. I've got mixed feelings about Moobot. But yes, Susie's build is absolutely crazy. Excuse me. And she's got incredible talent. So if y'all ever get the opportunity to just like hang out and enjoy some things that she's doing, please do. Please do. I promise you won't regret it. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna have to... No, okay, I can't get either of them, apparently. So that is going to flow over here. I need the space because that's where that's gonna go, which means that lava's gonna go here. Okay. I just need... Yeah, bask in her presence. Susie's a bad booty builder. I freaking adore everything I've ever seen her build. We also play together on another server that is hosted by another YouTuber streamer person. And my God, the things we're doing together, it brings me joy. Let me see. Am I gonna... Okay, I need to put... How long would that take to melt, actually? I'm trying to think. So, very clearly, going to one of these islands is going to be helpful to us. Right? I do also... I kind of want to build up a little bit, like a staircase around this, so that eventually this can be kind of just like a focal point of like, we started from the bottom, now we're here. So I would love to do that. So I'm just going to mark those there so that I remember, hey, we're going to go ahead and... Are these equidistant though? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yes. I didn't even do that on purpose. Guys, look at us go. Just need that water. I just need the water to do things. I just need the water to decide to cooperate. I'm not going to break it. I will not break it this time. I am all kinds of nervous for it this time. Let me see. I do, however, think that I should get the glow berries going. Yeah. Okay. Do that. Need the water to... Yes, I need the water to water. The size will change when I finally start on the walls. That's true, because like as you detail, then it will change. So, okay. Plant a sapling. I don't think we've got room for much else. Yes! Okay, guys, we didn't mess up. We did mess up. We did mess up. Okay, cool. I'm so happy. I just need to not move the lava. I just need to not move the lava. That is all. That is all I need to do. And then life will be good. All right. I am, however, going to run a little bit of a risk. I'm going to put the bucket in here because I don't want to lose the bucket. Okay. I'm gonna do... Oh, it went all the way. Ooh. Okay. 2, 3. No, no, no. Guys. Can't redo it. All right, you know what? It's okay. We're just losing a pick. We are just losing a pick. It's fine. Bye, guys. I guess I could have used the slab, huh? It's okay. It's not hardcore. See? Is it watch Drac play Skyblock, or is it, you know, hope she doesn't screw up again? Because I feel like we're mostly just watching me screw up. And that's okay. That's all right. Return the slab. Never. Oh my gosh. That's number one. Don't keep more than what you need in your inventory. That's what I just did, though. I did so good. I did a good noodle. What? It's because that would... Should we maybe play something else? What? Can I do a give command? Nope. Ah! Give me a minute. Give me a moment. One moment. One moment. One moment. One moment. Everything's fine. Yes, the bean baby is here. She's laughing at me. I promise you. She's sitting at John's desk laughing at me because she knows exactly what freaking happened. I turned into obsidian again. Oh my god! Okay, hold on. Hold on. Sorry. I thought there were things. Anyway, so I'm gonna close this out and be right back with, I'm gonna go ahead and pull Susie's suggestion. Calm the spam, Corm. What? Corm, you didn't even put anything up there. 17 messages. Corm, what did you do? Yes, obsidian happens. But I'm gonna go ahead. I don't have audio set up on my... Oh, how about this? Haha! My starting soon has my audio input capture. Anyway. What if I... Yeah, I will play with that later. But I'm gonna go ahead... Yes, I know it says starting soon, but that is the overlay that has my audio still hooked up to it. So we're just gonna do that. It's loading. It's loading. Everything's okay. Did it count each letter? Maybe. It said 17 message. It said Moobot timed out Corn for 10 seconds. Reason spam automated by Moobot. And then before that, it said 17 messages were deleted by a moderator. So what did you do, my homie? What did you do? Something you did made it a little bit angry. All right. See if that pops up. Okay, need to do that a little bit. Maybe? No? Aha! Perfect. Multiplayer. There we go. All right, you guys are going to get to see what we're working on here. This is my server that I run with Wolf and Sarah. I am currently building up all this good stuff here with a couple of buddies. And then Susie. All right. You want me to do this, Susie? If you get timed out, it deletes all your messages. Happens to Zaps all the time. Oh. I want to know what Zaps does. Susie, you must accept. You must accept. Gotta be kind to the people. See, we've got Alpha on there. There's me. There's the Susie. Susie's just gotta... Oh, it's still loading. Oh. How dare it. Moonbot. I'll take this opportunity. Everybody take a drink, okay? Da -da 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 -da. See, Brittany's on the same wavelength. She said water right as I said everyone take a drink. Let's see. He puts wayward dots in his messages so the bot thinks it's a link. I wonder if he does his comments from his phone and like his thumb just bumps it. Basically, it was just 2 emotes with my imagination of your muted expression of joy starting with a big F. I had a moment of rage, okay? Just a little moment of rage, and that's gonna stay between us, okay? We're not gonna talk about it. We're not gonna discuss this. Look, I am not as angry a person as I was several years ago. But okay, my face is down. Am I facing where I need to go, Suze? I am gonna go ahead and put that on. See, yes, see, this is how she showed me too. But okay, so first off, here's the city, right? The city that she's working on. Because she's awesome and ballsy. Me and my closest 100 friends. Okay, so this, okay, come on. But like, see this magic? And then look at and then like the mood lighting here. In order to show you this gradient. Like, look at this! Look at that! And then, see, I just keep imagining her putting a whole bunch of skulls up here. Because that's absolutely a Susie thing to do. But look at all this. And then the top. Okay, so you stand in the middle. Stand on the lantern, right? And then... yeah, I'm definitely going to be looking at the WooBot settings. For sure. For sure. Give me a second. Let me click to show. It was literally a bunch of dots and a couple exclamation points. What? Right? She is incredible. And she's built a couple iterations of this. But just, she changes it each time. So the part that blew my mind was her use of the hoppers and the anvils that blends so seamlessly into the build, but it also just like, it makes such a big difference. Like it blends, but makes a difference, you know? Let me see if I can do my... Don't worry, this is not cheaty free cam. See, I can't even go into the ground. So y'all can't yell at me for using this. See? Look, okay. Excuse me. Again, I am so sorry for the coughing. I'm working on it. But like how... She's got a beautiful mind, guys. She's got a beautiful mind. Now, does anyone else on here have a base that they'd like to have seen? Because this isn't even Susie's base. Ooh, Susie, do you have something set at the castle so that I can show them the castle that you built? Or do I just fly a certain direction from spawn? Hold on. Which direction from spawn? This is our spawn, by the way, if you guys haven't seen it. So... we've got it built up crazy. And I am so excited. We did confirm that toward the end of the year, when we have the reset, which we are in plans for it on how to set everything up. When we do the reset, there is going to be a world download. So west to the west. To the west, there's the event island. These are the shops. Not a whole lot of shops, but you know what? It's still really cool. So it's going to take us a second to get there, but you'll know it when you see it. You'll know it. All right. Little village. The village is not the thing. So when I first saw this, Susie went, hey, just go this direction from the Froglight shop. You'll know it when you see it. And I'm sitting here like, is it this? is it this? And it turns out I somehow completely missed it the first time. See, I thought the village here was what she was talking about the first time. I do not use level 3 rockets. I'm going through so many. But that's fine. But yeah, KT, we've got some pretty awesome builders over here. And a lot of us met on Jimmy's server, Solidarity Gaming. And then we just kind of stuck together for the last few years. But it's also going to be one of those things that, like, yeah, we'll let the closer friends on here or trusted people the way that Al does. Oh, Jimmy is great. If you've been on his server, dude, somebody built a jickle, like a Jimmy nickel. Susie, I think I missed it. I might have missed it. Hold on. Oh, this is gonna be bad. Hold on. Did I get lost? Yes, I got lost again. Fight me. Okay. Map. Yeah, it's not anyway on the way here. Look, just because I got lost again doesn't mean that I'm bad at directions. No, that's exactly what it means. Anyway, but no, we definitely let friends, and due to my movement, I shouldn't have accepted it while I was flying, huh? I'm sorry, Susie. That's my bad. That's my bad. Thank you. I appreciate it. Oh, there it is. She built this. She built this before she was an admin on my server. She built this before she was an admin. Like, look at... You see what I mean by we've got some crazy freaking talent in here? Thing is, this isn't even my favorite build of hers. This is just the one that shocks me the most. That is just incredible to look at. Let me just go ahead and... Bap. Okay. That way I can really show this off. I was supposed to help decorate one of the towers, but, yeah. So if y'all need build advice... it's incredible. I don't know. I'm friends with some pretty cool people. I design this stuff in my head all the time, but I struggle to execute it. And it's like Susie just has both pieces of that puzzle, and it's amazing. Ooh, what about the library? Did you want to show off the library? They might have just merged into one person, Corm. It took 2 months to build this one. This one or the library? Because this is just... Yeah. Yes. Okay. Show me the library. This one? Beautiful. But yes, the library is another one that she's built a couple of times, but like is constantly doing better with it. And like after the library, if she decides to show it, I'll show you guys my sad little builds. So, but yeah, so what I was saying is, yes, we allow consistent members and friends onto the server and such. So that's not a problem. But as far as people who we don't know super well, we are looking into maybe giving a subscription type thing so that we're able to have like one, support, you know, me doing this for you guys, for one. And for two, you know, it limits because Bean does play on the server. And we do allow kids on the server. Oh, that's not done yet? You don't want to show it though? And Brittany's making me praise myself again. Since we're talking about friends and their accomplishments, I really like the fact that I am able to set aside my own insecurities about my ability to build or do anything and appreciate that of others. Because, like, I could never build like this, for one. But, you kind of pause that one. That's okay. But, like, I could never build like this. But I'm able to set aside my ego to actually appreciate the work and the effort and the talent that goes into things like this. And I try to do that in several parts of life. But Susie's just an awesome builder. Kind of like her a little bit. I think we'll keep her around, huh? Okay, so y'all are gonna see something. The admins all have this power to set homes, but it was taken from the majority of people because of abuse of it, which is why it's an admin only power now. Pete, yes. We have to praise Pete. For those that don't know Pete, Pete's the frog. Pete is the frog. Pete is love. Pete is life. Pete deserves live sacrifice. I don't have any eggs on me. I'm sorry, Pete. I will bow down to you. It's kind of tradition to have a cult in each iteration of the server. And this is Pete. This is Pete. Another Susie build. This one is my favorite of her builds. For those who are wondering. This is the build that's my favorite. Versus the one that I built. Where that rocket that looks like it could be a mushroom over there. Built this with Bean. She was selling off different houses and apartments in her cherry grove. I built up, let me see. I built that. And then I also built, I built that. That is my favorite roof I've ever done, but I hated doing it. Let me see. Bob's first SMP, we had a shovel cult. It's a long story. I'm gonna need to see this. Susie, tell me that's you using the horn right now. Yeah, I'm gonna assume that's Susie. Ah, okay. Well, we're gonna remove that. We also have something. We are keeping portals. It's gonna be done a little bit differently. Oh, this is another part of Spawn, by the way. These down here, the majority of them were built as part of a challenge that we had. Because we like to have competitions and such. But the three owners, myself, Wolf, and Sarah, had a lot come up and we weren't able to do anywhere near as much as we wanted to. But this is one that we were really proud of because we had several people involved with it. The winner, I think this one was Perps, and I think it was runner-up. I don't remember. But there was this here. The inside didn't get it, but the outside I really liked the shape. I think the winner was this right here, which belongs to Maddie. For those of you who know who King Jammer is, Maddie is his daughter. And Maddie's kind of an incredible builder with an insane amount of creativity and execution energy. Audience participation. See, one of the guys killed a warden with a shovel and it just went from there. They're a wild bunch. You know what? That's fair. That's fair. Just a second here. Oh, let me just knock my mic around a little bit. That sounds so good. Let's see. Okay, cool. Now, let me throw around my mic a little bit more. Okay. But the rest of this, it was detailed and it had a crazy layout here. And you can see Susie creeping over there. See? Because Susie is what Susie does, and Susie's a creep in the best kind of way. There is an ad starting in 2 minutes, but I wanted to show you guys the Hall of Portals. This was entirely Wolf's idea. So you guys will notice the foreign lettering on there. It's the same lettering that exists for the enchanting table. And Wolf took it, and it says something along the lines of built by Wolf for his friend Drac, because it's all around. Like, let me show you. Because it's all the way around here. That's Bean's base, by the way. But yeah, all the letters there. And it just says something along the lines of built by Wolf for his friend Drac. So I thought it was super sweet. It was a hidden message for sure that I was not expecting, and I teared up a little bit. It just made me happy. But this is the Hall of Portals. Now, you get a moment of temporary blindness. Don't you worry. Da-da-da! And then there's a portal to each person's base. Whose is this one? Ha, yeah, that's Wolf. Anyway, but we always have... Oh, here's this to the nether roof. It's labeled. We do an end portal. That way there is something that we can access. And don't worry, these have barrier blocks. Can't blow stuff up. We always have an event area. In this case, I think the current plan, because it hasn't been disputed, is that there's going to be, it's an event area for the different types of like collections and head games, that kind of thing. But also have a PvP arena that's built like a coliseum. This was the PvP arena. So it's called the Hall of Warriors, which is its own thing. But these two would basically be combined. Let's take a look-see. But yeah, this is the Hall of Warriors. And Wolf built this up himself. It didn't get used because we kept having issues with... Yes, murder portal. We kept having issues with people being able to redeem their graves. But Wolf built this up. And I loved it. There we go. Excuse me. And then the final one that I'm going to show you is, here's the mining world, which is just a world that we reset. It's a resource world. And like we keep things pretty consistently. Like, hey, this is what we're going to have here. We're talking about putting together welcome kits for everybody again. Because we didn't do that this last time. The server's been around for about a year now, and Sarah had mentioned that was something she really loved putting together. So I think that's something that she's going to spearhead there. She's also working 2 jobs currently, though. So it's going to be a little bit. So this was my first base on the server. Da, 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 da. Some of y'all will recognize it. My dino nephew. Is Dino still in here? Why does Dino keep dying? Because we got poopers. I don't remember there being a poopers. Somebody named my axolotl poopers. Anyway. But no, we had a yellow axolotl in here that my nephew had named Dino. And yeah, we had an issue where all of the mobs on the server got displaced. This was full of animals at one point. The initial bee farm here. And then this right here, we call it the forever fish tank. Because nothing in here is name tagged, but since it was a natural thing of water that spawned in, it just kept getting different kinds of fish, different axolotls, that kind of thing. It was really cool. I liked it. And this was a sniffer farm. I'm just gonna, didn't it? Our sniffers disappeared. So let's pop over here. You guys can see the rest of the build. This is the place I spent the most time in. Hello, panda. So taking that path leads us up to a skeleton spawner, a naturally generating one. This is where a creeper spawner was, which that's another thing we do, is we consistently have a spawner purchase area. So that's good. We had Gabby, which you guys have seen. Oh, bye, Brittany. Thank you for hanging out. Be safe and I love you. Come back soon. I'll be streaming more consistently now that I'm not dealing with family matters. But this over here, this was where Gabby had started. and she built this path because we were going to do all of this. That railroad there was where Wolf was. And we can ride the minecart here in a second because that's really fun. This is the house I started with. I never really decorated down here, but the upstairs was where my storage was. It was pretty cool. We still use it for excuse me, for profit shares for the shops that Wolf, Sarah, and I share. So there's that. You see. All right, I'm gonna pop down here. The plan down here before I got rid of it and just kind of gave up was I was gonna dig this out to make it look like it was a cave pond and have an axolotl breeding project down there. There were a bunch of axolotls down here, but again, that whole thing. And then we're actually going to see, I'm kind of sad that she's disappearing because this is where, I believe down here. Yes, this is where Brittany's stuff was. And it definitely gave me heavy, like, Roman Colosseum vibes and made me, oh, I loved it so much. I still love it. It's still here. I still love it. But yeah, Wolf said that the world download is going to be close, like, exceeding 7 gig. So, give me just a second here. Da-da. Da-da-da. Okay. Perfect. See? And then, yeah. See, another talented builder. But you know how it is. So if questions about IRL are off limits, then I apologize in advance and understand. But I was curious if you have a job outside of streaming. I do. That is part of why I struggle to have a like fully established stream schedule. So outside of here, outside of streaming and content creation, I'm going to give you guys the rundown. I do work 38 to 40 hours a week. I do work on a finance team for a local bank. I'm not going to disclose names because, you know, that's a thing. But then also, Bean has therapy every other Monday. She also has visitation with her mother because I'm her stepmom. So it is hard for me to do things for... Hold on, Bean has a question for me. Okay, you can do that. Not right now, but you can do that tomorrow, okay? Sorry, it was school related. But anyway, yes, so I work full time. Bean has therapy every other Monday, and then Girl Scouts every other Tuesday. So that kind of cuts out a lot of it. We also have obligations with John, my husband's family, here and there. Susie sent you a heart, sweetie. So between those things and then visitation with her mother, and I struggle with, you know, that's a long story is why I struggle when Bean goes to her mom's, but not gonna get into that part. But yeah, so there's a lot of outside obligations. I also volunteer for the PTA in Bean's school. I volunteer and help out with our Girl Scout troop, and I'm heavily involved there. So it's just a lot of in real life. And for those that don't know, I deal with really bad anxiety, really bad depression, PTSD, ADHD, and most recently we found out from, and recent as in a couple years ago, a psychiatrist that I went to, they weren't allowed to diagnose me or assess me for autism just because of whatever their licensing allowed, but they wanted me to be assessed for autism. So there's a lot that goes on. So that's why the streams are fairly inconsistent. And then the videos should be at least once a week because that's one that I can just work on throughout the week and go with it. But these streams themselves, I don't have a full on schedule because of everything going on. Autistic and ADHD burnout is a real thing. Throw anxiety and depression in there too. especially with like some other things that go on. It's just, it gets crazy. So, but that's why streams aren't super consistent, but the videos should be consistent. The last 2 weeks, I was actually, and I might start tearing up. I'm not crying. I'm just still emotional and processing it. The last 2 weekends, and, you know, dealing with it during the week was here, I want to say 6-8 months ago, we buried my grandparents. And we finally had the okay to go through their estate and stuff. And John just got home. And he's right behind me, scaring the crap out of me. Anyway, we finally got the okay for my dad to go through their estate and such. And that was really heavy for us. So I was traveling to help out with that. And yeah. So I do appreciate the kind words. But if the goal was to figure out the scheduling stuff, or more of like why the streams are short, like I have no problem talking about personal life stuff. I just very much don't talk details about other people in my life, so that like that privacy can be maintained. So, but thank you for the hugs and for the consideration. I appreciate it. So, okay, let me see. Excuse me. If I go back, that should lead me back to the Hall of Portals. That was, oh no, I still had more to that one base. Hold on. There was still more there. Susie, you really gonna make me praise myself after that? Okay, praise for myself. I will say that I used to not be able to be very emotional, and it took a lot of work for me to be able to put words to my feelings, and I'm very proud of myself for that. So.
You're also pretty.
I don't know if you guys heard John. He goes, "You're also pretty." Like, fight me, John. But let me see. Is this one of the named chickens? Karen. There's another one around here somewhere. But we had zombie villagers here. We were gonna... There were a lot of plants here that I just lost steam for. And then... this ended up being... Susie agrees with you. I'm gonna fight her. But, and then I was gonna have a bunch of farms back here, that kind of thing. But, alright, let's go back. And you guys can see the most recent one, because you guys saw the mycelium island we're working on. This is the one that I moved away from for that. Not a lot happened here. I'll turn that on so you guys can see better. This one I'm actually kind of proud of. I liked it. I liked it a lot. So this is, you know, a barn type thing. But then on one side, we had some monstrosities here. We won't talk about it. Really like this too. But yeah. And then if we go... And this is what we're working on now. Is we moved everything over here. Everything. So it was a lot. But let's go ahead. Excuse me. We'll go ahead. It's going to be starting soon again. But we're going to go ahead. We are going to... Oh boy. We're going to go ahead and try Skyblock Infinite again. I don't even know what I did wrong in that one. Oh my gosh. So, do I have to place the lava in order for it to melt the ice? Or will the ice melt on its own? I need another name for this world. Excuse me. You can make a torch that will melt ice. That's very true. Okay. Okay, here we go. First try. Someone is being... Someone's being sassy today. Hold on. I'll make it better. 1 second. There we go. Not sure how lava will react to ice. Well, I mean, that's what we had down there before. So, okay, so this would be... What else we got here? You guys still just loading? All right, we'll just do that. The others don't. There we go. All right. All right, let's go ahead and remove this stuff. Okay. The others don't count. Okay, that's what you were trying to say. All right, let's go ahead. Do this again. It's fine. It's all fine. I'm gonna at least get that generator up, okay? That generator is going to happen. I am determined. You guys got a nice little tour of some of the stuff going on the server, and you know, the server is open in a lot of ways. It's just we gotta be careful who's on there right now. We may end up opening it up for like subscriptions, that kind of thing, to try and get that going, but I can't guarantee that because we haven't really talked about that much. Let's see, panicked a little, almost sent it without the O. That would probably upset Moobot, and Moobot's been pretty upset today. So I'm really glad you remembered the O. Oh my goodness. I do like the music. Can you guys hear the music okay? The music makes me happy. 2, 3, 4. Okay. And then, oh, we got a portal down there. Got a boat. Are those ocean ruins? Is that what those are? And then 1, 2, 3. Okay, and then we'll go ahead and pop the rest of this down. Cool. There we go. But I'm determined. We're at least going to get the... Gonna at least get the generator up successfully. I cannot believe that getting the generator up has been that big of an issue. All right, here we go. Ah! Pop these over here. And then how much more of this can we... If I do... And the ice goes down there. Okay. Right? So let's do the ice. The ice goes down into there. The block's gonna go there. Or like it's gonna generate there. Right? And then this will be the flowing lava and that'll be the lava. Okay? I think. Someone tell me I'm right before I absolutely lose my mind here. Because I'm a little bit afraid. Do you have a creative world? I do have a creative test world, but it's a super flat world. I can go test it really quick. Hold on. What's stopping me from having a Skyblock test world? Creative. Let's see. Skyblock. That's not at all what I was trying to do. Okay, test. Delete because it needed to be creative and I didn't do that. Creative. Skyblock. Creative. There we go. Just have to have flowing water, an empty block, and then the lava. What the heck? Okay. Let's just do that. Okay, so if I do... It's an ice block, right? So if I get water to simulate that, and then lava, put a hole under your lava because your block will fall through. I'm not entirely sure what you're referring to. Okay, so this will work. Put a block under the cobblestone block. Yes. Okay, so I just need to get the water going first before I try to do that. We can do that. First try. Okay. So we're gonna do that. Yeah. Yeah, make it kind of pretty, maybe. And then we wait. And then we wait. We do have a sapling, so that's progress right off the bat. I like that. And then we have grass right here already. So, okay. So you're saying that I should put it here, right? Okay. Well, hey, I take suggestions. Okay. I wonder if... I'm trying to think. And my brain's not liking the thinking. I'm kind of sad that we don't have any cool wooded islands over here. There's a sand block right up there where my crosshairs are. Geode. Geode. That I'm not sure, but that's an ancient city. Or not ancient city, an ocean monument. Got a portal. Got a ship. There's another geode. Again, are those... I can't tell what those are. Are those cities? Let me look it up really quick. Let me look it up. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. What? They are ocean ruins. Ocean ruins. Go. Confirmed. Yes. Yes, ocean ruins. So we do have those. Which, what are ocean ruins good for again? Are they just the... So I know the drowned spawn there. But what about... Is that, depending on the biome, is that where you get the suspicious stuff? Sponges! I thought sponges were, what do you call it? I thought sponges were the... Wow, my words are not working today. Suspicious gravel. Yes. Sponges were the monuments. Sponges come from those guys. From those ones. And then from there are the drowned and the sniffer eggs. What biome are we in? Hold on. Plains. Okay. Okay. I'll take it. I do need that water to start flowing soon, though. It's starting to make me nervous. No, you're okay. I mean, we're all constantly learning stuff. There's no wrong things here. Well, I mean, I guess there are wrong answers, but, you know. Suspicious sand is sniffers. Okay. They really don't come from suspicious gravel? I thought it came from both. I shouldn't try to help while I'm working and not paying 100% attention. That's fair. Okay. So we did take a little, so like as a recap, this is our like 7th or 8th first try. Um, didn't it help to put a block over the water, or is it just freeze prevention? Putting the block over the water is freeze prevention. We can try it with that. We can see if that helps. I'm not against it. Suspicious gravel is cold ocean. Suspicious sand is in the warm ocean. Okay. And ruins don't spawn in the warm ocean? This is new information for me. But yeah, 80% of the time that I'm on Al streams, I'm at work, just by the way. So I do understand what you're saying there. I haven't played Skyblock in over 10 years, so a lot has changed, I guess. Well, and it's all... suggest putting a plank or something behind the cobblestone block. You're gonna break. Dirt breaks too easy. That's true. No, there's no such thing as helping too much. I am grateful for any feedback, especially since this is our 7th or 8th first try. That's just what it is. The ones around me are made out of stone bricks, which means it's cold ocean, versus sandstone is the warm ocean. Got it. I never put that together. Haven't been around me much, can totally help too much. Okay. Remember that part where I said I have anxiety? You remember that? Can you think maybe what I might be telling you? What I might be about to tell you? Maybe? Just a little bit? Go ahead and take a wild guess. What am I going to tell you? I don't get upset with help. If I get to the point where I'm going to be annoyed with help or something, I'll tell you. Don't worry. That you're in trouble? If you keep doubting yourself, yes. Absolutely. There we go. Okay, so we've got this. Go ahead and do a pick. And then we did only get one. Where did the... There it is. We really did only get one thingamadoo, didn't we? And sapling. I know my words. Totally know my words. Absolutely know what I'm doing. Does it have a block under it? It does. Okay. Yeah. And then don't jump down there. Da, da. And then when that starts going, then I can actually plant some stuff here. That might be beneficial for us. Maybe, though, I should move this to the other side. That way it doesn't just pop over the edge there. This is gonna be dark. And I can't place my lava yet. Try putting a block between the ice and the lava, and residual heat might melt it. We can give it a shot. Okay, so that's where I want it to go. Okay. Make sure they aren't touching. Yes. So this is where that would be happening. So yeah. You have fire tick on? That's a good question. Is that something that I can see from here? I don't know. I probably have fire tick on. So that's gonna really suck here in a few minutes. Yeah, this is a little bit frustrating. We'll go ahead and get this set up as well. Yeah. Yeah. And yeah. Let's get... I have cheats enabled? I do not. That's why we keep having to do the restarting, because I can't just replace the lava stuff. That's why we keep having to go back and fix it. There's that. We'll get this on the ground. Can you guys see okay? You see. Break the ice with a pickaxe to get water. I did it with my fist and it didn't go well. I'm kind of worried about doing it again, not gonna lie. I'm afraid of doing it again. See, what I meant is put the dirt right next to the ice, then the lava next to the dirt. Oh. Okay. Okay. Yeah, you gotta be specific with me because yeah, my brain doesn't always brain fully. Is that back to the test world? It's okay. Let me see if I do that here, that there, but well, I'm gonna need another. Don't apologize for helping me. I will fight you. I will fight you. Okay. I just have to remember to actually... Ah! Okay, okay. Remove this first. Alright. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna do this. And then also do that. Okay, so that's going there. Right, right, right. Okay. And then this should meet there, and that's moving water. Okay. Now. Yes! Finally! It only took us how freaking long? My god! I... Yeah, Moobot needs to chill. But oh my god! Finally! We can finally do this. We can finally do more! We finally have cobblestone! So, okay. Now, I've been going for about an hour and a half now. So, I'm gonna go ahead and so that you guys don't have to watch the super grindy part, I will probably just work on cobble between streams, and then next stream we will pop back up here. This will be stream exclusive for a bit. You got too excited and got deleted. How dare you? How dare you enjoy things? How dare you be happy about it? One more suggestion, cover the lava. You are absolutely correct. You're absolutely correct on that. There we go. That way, if this goes, then we're good. But anyway, we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna hop off for now. I am gonna go see if there is somebody we can raid. Let's go looky. Let's go looky. Looky, looky, looky. Over here, stream manager. Raid Ray. I did see that she was going. Let's see. Raid. I'm glad you could too. I was wondering if you guys were gonna hop in here. It was not expected at all, but I'm grateful for it. Thank you. Okay, so we are gonna go ahead and raid Ray, but before I go, I want to let you guys know I love you all. You're incredible humans, and I'm very grateful for every single one of you. Thank you for hanging out today, and as soon as I am able to stream again, I will. Keep an eye on the videos, and if you guys have suggestions for ways to do things, whether it's, hey, do this for your audio, or, oh, your video quality might be better for this, you know? I'm absolutely open for it, and I adore all of you. I'm grateful that all of you come and hang out, and it's honestly the best part of my day anytime we do. So thank you again, and I hope you all have a great rest of your day. for you.